Hello, I am Marie Christina To, a Season 13 student. This is my testimonial video for the HTC program. So starting with the first question, how do I describe myself before HTC and after HTC? Before HTC, I would say that sometimes I did not have the right words or the right questions to communicate what I want to communicate. So that definitely affects my life in many ways, whether I can talk about relationships that are personal or at work. If you don't know how to communicate correctly, you don't get the harmony that comes with it. So after HTC, that's what I learned. I learned a way to communicate effectively, where I don't have to impose my views on others or try to convince them. I just need to ask them the right questions for them to answer and find the right answer for themselves. So instead of imposing, it becomes helping. And I love helping people. It's just a more effective way, a more energy-saving way, and a more harmonious way. So I see that after HTC, I can really share deeper and more with more people. I think that's the foundation of a good life. What are some of the successes I've had with Sifu dance teaching? It started already, even before the end of classes. I started having better listening skills. So when a friend comes up to me with a little problem, like it could be a tiny small problem, like one of my girlfriends, she wanted to go play hockey, but she was debating because it's 10 o'clock at night, it's going to be every Monday night. So by asking her the right questions, she got into that place inside of herself where she was able to say, well, yes, I really want this, and the only reason that's blocking me is this. So I'm gonna go and solve it. Very neat. It lasted about 8 minutes. And because I started doing that, I kind of like doing that with everybody around me when I set a time for it. So it's very rewarding to be able to help people like that. How's high ticket closer certification different from other programs out there? If you have taken other programs before, I've taken some programs before, and I'd say most of them, or even all of them, were videos. So I have to self-teach. I have to listen to the videos or watch them and do the effort to implement by myself if I'm that motivated. But HTC itself, Sifu and his team has installed a whole system for you to be able to implement, for me to be able to, during the 7 weeks, have the momentum always up high and guidance throughout the 7 weeks to do everything that I have to do. And even after the HTC, I know I still have an environment to support me, so I can keep on honing this skill. Because yes, I learned the skill, but I need to make it better and always better. And I can see how this can enrich my life in many, many ways. How would you describe the support and the community you get access to in HTC? Unbelievable. I am so grateful to have this community. At any time during the day, I can access a platform, discuss with a brother or sister from anywhere in the world, in the 170 countries that this planet have. We can role play. We talk about our journey. We share and we help each other out. And that's gonna be a lasting thing. It's not about to end because the course is ending. It's like forever. So how precious is that? What do you think? It's priceless for me. It's definitely priceless. What would you say to people who are skeptical and are afraid of HTC won't work for them? First, I'll ask you, go deep inside. What are you really afraid of? Okay. Second, once you identify what you're really afraid of, are you still going to do it anyway? For me, having done it and also having made the jump from the beginning, I can tell you, take the jump, take the leap, go do whatever you have to do. All of the instructions that's given to you to guide you, to help you, do it, trust. The fruits that you're going to collect from it is priceless. That's pretty much all I could say. Or you can just witness the changes in my life if you're friends and family with me. You can see the change itself and you can decide for yourself. How much would you have invested to be in HTC knowing what you know now and the value you received? At least 10K. At least. And if we're not, like I'm telling you, I use that word priceless a lot. It's because it is. And other than money, what I would have invested? Probably years of my 20s. Now I am 40 years old, but in my 20s, if this program had existed, and I would have given my all to learn what I learned today and connect with the people like this, my life would be so much better today too. So yes, I would have invested years of my 20s. And for those who know me, time is really important in my life. So if you were to describe HTC to your best friend, someone you really care, to encourage them to join, what would you tell them? I'd say, watch me. Did you see the change? Do you feel good being around me? If you do you want these changes for yourself? Jump.